Welcome to our 2023 annual meeting in Patient Learning Academy. I'm Kelly Mietden, the Executive Director of ALD Connect. I'm so excited to welcome such an incredible group of physicians, providers, researchers, scientists, advocates, industry partners, and especially patients, caregivers, and families. I think it's amazing to be able to look around this room and know that we're all in this together and that we share a common goal. Everyone just look around. Take a moment. Over the next 2 days, you'll see that an impressive amount of progress has been made by everyone in our community this year. However, there are still many unmet needs, and there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. So thank you for joining us in our mission. And now, it's my honor and a privilege to introduce Kathleen O'Sullivan-Horton, one of our co-founders and a current board member.
So really, this is our celebration and welcome to our 10th meeting. Reflecting upon this has just filled me with so much gratitude. And so I just want to take a few moments to welcome everyone and to thank you all for being here. I especially want to thank our sponsors, Bluebird Bio, Vigil Neuroscience, Swan Biotherapeutics, and Minorex Therapeutics, without whom nothing at ALD Connect would be possible. And we would not have the opportunity to be together. And so I'm so grateful for their continued support, for the continued work in our area and in our lands and our disease space. And I'm so grateful to see so many of their representatives here. But when it comes down to it, this is how ALD Connect began. 10 years ago, September 26, 2013, we became an official organization. And it's been an amazing ride. What started in a smaller room with a lot of experts and a couple patients, but people who all knew that we need to advance the cause. We need to advance the ball so that we could help people that were in need. So first, I want to just say thank you to our board. We had a zesty board meeting last night and board dinner. I want to introduce, and you can see some of the board members. These are our board members at present. We're led by Kelly, who's our executive director. You've already met her this morning. We have Greg Benton, Josh Bonkowski, who unfortunately could not be here because of COVID, Dr. Florian Eichler, Ali Fatimi, Stefan Kemp, Ben Lanai, Troy Lund, Tim McGuire, Patty Musolino, that troublemaker in the middle, Amber Salzman, our newest member, Dr. Amina Smith-Fine, and Keith Van Haren. Look around the room. If you are new to our conference, welcome. Walk up to any of us. We're so happy to talk about our mission. We're so happy to talk about the work that we're doing together. I also want to take a moment to recognize our newest board. We've decided and voted to extend the board to a board emeritus, meaning that any board member who decides that they would not like a full voting board position, but still want to stay in the discussion and stay in those high level distinctions. We never want to say goodbye. We'll do anything to keep Patty Chapman coming to meetings. So I just want to introduce Patty Chapman and Alex Sherman, who couldn't be here today, but people who have served for years on the board, and we want to make saying goodbye harder. And so we just want to acknowledge that. Next, I want to say a big thank you to our staff. We could not put together today without the help of these folks. They are tireless servants. You likely met our entire staff at the table. But really, ALD Connect and what we've worked on can almost be broken into two eras, before Kelly and after Kelly. And I can tell you that once Kelly showed up, and we hope never leaves, she really accelerated all the work we've done. So I just want to give her a round of applause. She's probably outside. She would hate this, but I'm here for it. And also Felicity Emerson, who's over in the front, and Emma Hayes, who couldn't be with us this weekend. anyone who's engaged with us has has interacted with almost our entire staff because we are a total group effort. And I just couldn't be more grateful and luckier to work with them. Next, I want to thank our industry partners. Um, and this is my pitch for the Industry Advisory Council. Um, we meet quarterly with industry partners who are both actively searching and working in the ALD field, as well as folks who are curious about the ALD field or hoping to learn about it. Um, there's a lot of things that industry needs. And I know it's easy to sit back as a patient and say, why does it take so long? Oh, it takes so long. There is so much work, so many people. I'm here to tell you, so many people are working to help us and to help patients and to help make a brighter tomorrow. And so those are some of the things we can help give them. What does ALD Connect need? We need what industry knows about industry. We need all that help. Yes, sometimes we need funding, but also we need more of it. So, to any of you out here, maybe you've got a friend, a neighbor, a family member who works in industry, pitch ALD as the next potential. There's so much unmet need, and we would love to have all aspects of ALD taken care of. And also, if you're a patient and you're ever interested in giving and presenting at the Industry Advisory Council, if you have a personal story that you'd like to share, reach out to us. We always make sure that there's a patient story anchoring and leading every quarterly meeting we have. Again, surprise, thanks to our sponsors. And again, ALD Connect is not a pay to play league, right? But I want to take another moment to mention our sponsors. Keep their names in mind. They have really helped tremendously for this weekend. Next, I want to thank the clinicians and researchers and others that are in the room. Without people who are willing to get curious about our disease and try to find a way to fix it, we're just having coffee in Houston. So I am so grateful for the people that take care of us and the researchers that are taking care of us that you haven't even met yet. In 2023, we had a big year. ALD Connect sponsored the Gray Zone, which Stefan Kemp will be presenting on tomorrow. We had our inaugural class of emerging investigator grants. They will be presenting this afternoon. We are so excited. We also have already vetted the 2024 emerging investigators. And so we're so excited and looking forward to the cutting edge ideas. Again, this is going to be a renewed project. So if you know anyone who's looking for has a smart idea and wants to follow it up, send them our way. And there's more to come on that. And then I want to just last but certainly not least, thank our ALD patient and family community. I know how much it takes to come to a meeting like this, to leave your family, the rest of your family, unless you're lucky enough to live in Texas, be a Turner, all come here, be a Broussard. There are people that they get to come. But for the rest of us who are not blessed like that, it takes a lot to leave people at home, to make sure that the people are getting to school or whatever, or that you had to pause work to be here. It's funny, in February we celebrate Rare Disease Day, but for ALD patients, every day is Rare Disease Day. And so it is, we earn our seat at these tables a little differently. And so I just want to acknowledge how much it takes to move your schedules, but I'm so grateful that you're here. This year at ALD Connect, we found growth in our patient programs. We have a new monthly mental health programming with our friend Jessie Torrey and with a grant from Bluebird Bio. But really consider all stakeholders, all community members, consider coming to those and discussing. We have monthly support calls for patients and families. We have webinars scheduled for later this month, and we're already scheduling well into Q1 and probably Q2 by the end of this meeting, Q2 of 2024. Work Group 4 is a place where everyone can participate from all different groups. This year, our big project was Janice Sherwood's great idea for ALD Makes Me Blue. Maybe some of you saw it. Maybe you want to know why we had the blue filter, maybe you're interested in following her lead and dyeing your hair blue, do it. We are raising awareness and getting people to celebrate our cause. And along those lines, we also raised money as part of that project. We are blessed to have an angel donor who has once again renewed their pledge to match every dollar up to $50,000 that we can raise during this weekend. So today's Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Last year, the first year that donor started a couple years ago, they started the match. We hoped to make 10, and then they raised it to 25, and we almost made 25. And last year they raised it to 50, and we met that match, and they gave us that and more. And so we're hoping that we can make that again. So I know everyone has Giving Tuesday in later on this month, but if you have an interest in donating, there's a QR code. Hooray! And couldn't be easier. And know that every dollar you donate during this weekend, everyone at home and in the room will be matched. So it goes twice as far. And then finally, just a reminder, as we embark on this discussion, yes, I'm excited. Kelly is excited. We're excited to be together, but knowing that this is not, for all of us, this is not that likely to be the happiest discussion topic of our lives. This is not for patients, this is not the best jazz hand thing that we get to talk about and experience. And just a reminder to anyone, take time for yourself. And I don't mean that's just patients, right? Hearing patient stories for clinicians and researchers and everyone involved takes a toll at some point. If you need to step out, we have breakout space. We'll have coffee all day. There are places to go and be with other people from the meeting. There are places to go and be away from the meeting. If you need help, find the staff and let us help you find a place like that so you can just recharge your own battery and then come back into the fold. So with that, welcome to our 10th anniversary meeting. And I'm going to hand it over to Greg Benton, who's going to be introducing speakers today.